Hi everyone, doing a video here of the Tesla Model Y. Now if you have a Tesla Model Y or Model 3, both versions will be basically the same in terms of the interior, exterior functionalities and whatnot. But of course the Model Y will be higher in terms of the seating, and your view is going to be a little bit better, including the in and getting out of the vehicle. But in today's video, I'm just going to give you my impressions of having this vehicle now for the last 2 weeks, my thoughts on it. This is a 2022 Model Y, so there are a little bit updates, not much from the 22 and 23, depending on when in the 23 model you get. But let's go jump into the features. As you can see, everything is within this center display. Speedometer, everything. Now, some people complain about, oh, everything's in the middle. I don't like it. I wish I had a speedometer right in the middle of the viewpoint. And I understand that, but to be honest with you, don't really check the speedometer as much. And it's not too much of an issue having everything right in the middle. Now, the one issue is sometimes when you're trying to access certain items, like the AC or whatnot, it may be a few extra steps in doing that, and there is some learning curve in terms of how to get to certain things in the dash. But you can see right here there are charging areas, wireless charging, 2 wireless charging areas, a retractable, pretty deep cubby. Comes with a adapter for wanting to charge it or connect it with a CCS charger. I'm just gonna go jump into the pros and cons of this vehicle real quick. One of them is the horn, and if you push the horn on the side or right here on the bottom, anywhere around the side of the horn instead of the middle, it doesn't go off. The horn doesn't go off, and this is like I guess an electronic horn. I don't know what it is, but and there's been functionalities where I press right here in the corners and this doesn't go off, unfortunately, and that has caused some frustration when driving, because when you are driving and there is a situation that you need to press the horn, and you press it and it doesn't go off, it kind of deteriorates the functionality of using or having a horn. So that's one thing I think Tesla could improve upon. The lock functionality in terms of opening the doors. Now I did go into the settings for locking and opening. You can go right here, locks. You can see right here, driver door unlock mode, unlock on park, and whatnot. But the issue I have with this is, even though I do get into the vehicle from the driver's side and open the door, the other doors in the vehicle just don't open up. And I went into the settings. I have updated the software. This is the latest software, but it just does not open all the doors, including the trunk. And this has been pretty much as a frustration. Now there is a button up here of the lock button. You can unlock or click it to lock, and I have used that one. But as you can imagine, it should be a functionality to unlock. And comment down below if you guys think that there is a functionality that you can see that is not pressed in the section right there. I'm happy to hear from that. In terms of the height of the vehicle, as you can see, we've got a Subaru Ascent right in front of us. This is the height is much lower than that, and of course lower than the Ford F-150 in front of us. And this is called quotations a SUV, which a lot of vehicles are calling themselves SUVs, but in reality this is not an SUV. This is more of a height, like a hatchback vehicle. And I get it, it's due to aerodynamics and whatnot, but it'd be nice to have some height in a quotations SUV. Back area, a lot of nice room in the back, and this is where the Tesla Model Y shines. Even the glass roof right here, there's not much noise coming from the top glass area that I expected it would be. But this is where the Tesla Model Y shines, is due to the interior room. This is something that, in my opinion, other EVs just don't have. I mean, they have room, but they don't have the amount of room that the Tesla Model Y has. In this vehicle, this is where it really shines. Now, in terms of the percentage of EV range and miles and whatnot, it is extremely accurate in terms of this Tesla. Something I can't say for the Chevy Bolt or Hyundai Kia EV products. The range there is just not as accurate as you think when it does display it. But the Tesla, it does provide that accuracy. Another thing that where Tesla really shines that the EVs, all the EVs, just haven't gotten a grasp of is the charging. When you get to a Tesla supercharging network station, you just plug it in and you don't have to put a credit card or swipe anything. It automatically provides you the ability to charge the vehicle. Very easy, very simple, very fast. With other EV vehicles, you gotta get the app out, you gotta get the credit card out sometimes, and there's just so many steps before you're able to charge. Another thing that what I've noticed driving the Tesla through the charging stations is there's no issues. I mean, it seems like there's maybe 1 or 2 issues I've noticed where the Tesla supercharging stations have been down, but for the most part they've been always up, and the charging is very consistent in terms of that. So something I can't say for EVgo, Electrify America, charge points or whatnot. They're always down. There's only very few of them, and the way they've modeled or engineered it, they're not as simplified in comparison to the Tesla supercharging networks. When you are charging in this vehicle, it gives you a lot of games to play, so you can kill your time. A lot of little trickery items that make your mind kind of not focus on wasting time. I guess you are kind of having fun while charging. So something I can't say for the other EV vehicles out there. So Tesla has, in terms of the quiet interior, I've heard the Ioniq 5 is quieter than the Model Y and is more comfortable and whatnot, and it is, but it's not much. There's not much of a huge difference between the two. Not that I was expecting, because a lot of reviews out there are specifying that the Model Y is very harsh ride, very noisy interior, and I can't really say that that's the full truth of it. I think that the ride is not bad. Now, it's not a luxury vehicle ride, but the ride is not too harsh as I was reading online. And the noise as well is not too bad inside the interior. So those are my thoughts. Those are just the review here. In my opinion, I think Tesla for an EV, I think is still way ahead of the game in comparison to a lot of the other competitors. And they just got the whole infrastructure and the different components that go into a EV really packed down. I think they've done a phenomenal job on that. With that said, thanks for watching. Comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe for more videos. Check you guys out soon.